And today I'm coming with a topic that is a multidisciplinary research avenues in entrepreneurship study. And let's start with in this way, because when I am going for national and international talks and all those things, I don't only go for the entrepreneurship part, but also the research part that could be taken up. In the recent time, two things happened. I am just focusing on those two things. In the national scenario, we have seen that GST was drastically dropped in many of the products, right? Now, what is the impact on the entrepreneurship? And from that only the research could come out. The impact was that now the business, more people, more customers could purchase more, right? Because what they were previously on 100 rupees, if 18% tax was there, then they were paying 118 rupees. And now, if it is drastically coming down to 5%, that is 105 rupees. So they are having extra 13 rupees in their hand. And what is the meaning of this? That means they can purchase more. When it will be purchasing more, then definitely more money will be coming into the market. The businessman or the entrepreneurs, on the basis of the product, they can think of more business out of it, right? So this is the total gamut. And based on that, how the entrepreneurship is being affected, that is, the entrepreneurs or the startups, those who have just started now they can think of more investment into the business because they are getting more money, right? They are and all because customers are purchasing more. That is one thing. So the research out of it will be the thinking process of the customers in terms of GST and the benefit of the entrepreneurs. This is one example. Internationally, now there is a conflict between Israel and many other states, right? And for this, India has to rethink based on the products that they are sending into the Gulf countries. So many products, they have to think of new countries, right? The products that were sent to the Gulf countries or Israel, they have to think of those products, and they have to see the thing where they can send it, where they can rechannelize the things, right? So what it is coming now, it is also a new challenge for the entrepreneurs. So the research could be out of it is the Gulf tension, or the Gulf tension, the Israel-Arab conflict, and the export entrepreneurship in India. These are some of the examples. In this way, we can think of the multidisciplinary research that could be, and today I have, for that only I have selected this topic, that is the multidisciplinary research avenues in entrepreneurship. That is a study in Indian perspective. In this way, we will be thinking multidisciplinary. We are also attaching with the entrepreneurship perspective. Both the things are being joined together, and we will be thinking. And I have taken various news because my job, when I am not only the professor of entrepreneurship, but apart from that, I am running the incubation cell. I am also the IISc president. So my job is not only teaching or not handholding the entrepreneurs, but apart from that, my job is also taking up or excavating the new avenues of entrepreneurship, giving ideas to the researchers, those who are in my organization, outside of my organization, and how they can work on it. Right. So it actually becomes, my job is actually the multidisciplinary, and based on my experience only, I have given various examples. Let's check. In the law, I have taken management, I have taken economics, I have taken health science, I have taken psychology, and I have taken the national happenings for my study today. Right. Let's let's go through this news that came in some in Times of India, some in Economic Times, some in New India Express, Indian Express. This news and what they are having the actual implications in terms of the entrepreneurship research. First, it came in Economic Times, Indian economic resilience amid global uncertainty. And the news was like this. Financial Minister Nirmala Sitharaman highlighted India's robust economic recovery with an average annual rate of approximately 8% between 2021, 22, and 24, 25. Next news. OECD's positive outlook for Indian growth. OECD's interim economic outlook for September 2025 forecast India's GDP growth at 6.5% level. Next news, India's trade, that came in ey.com, economicyearly.com. India's trade relationship with US and China. A comprehensive analysis, you can read the news. The comprehensive analysis by EY India explored the performance of potential Indian trade relationship with US and China and highlighting key trends and opportunities. Indian startup ecosystem resilience, it came in Indian Express. This news came in Indian Express. It is saying that despite 23% decline in the tech start funding, nearly about 7.77 billion, in the first 9 months of 2025, India ranked third globally in the startup funding. More news. After that, I will come to the research part out of it. India's position in global startup funding. India rose to third place globally in startup funding, surpassing Germany and France. This came in Fortune India. India's deal activity and venture capital surge. India's deal value rose to 2% in H1 2025 to reach 50 billion. And this came in dwgroup.com's their news portal. It came. So out of this, what are the research that could be carried out? Entrepreneurial view, from the entrepreneurial view, what research could be carried out, or the multidisciplinary research, others who can generate research out of it. Strategies for startup in high growth economic, that could be one topic. Exploring how startups can leverage economic ranking and operations. Impact of structure reforms of entrepreneurial ecosystem. Opportunities for export-oriented startup, identify sectors with export potential and strategies. Impact of tax implications on small businesses, assessing how GST reforms affect compliances and just 1 minute. Yeah, compliances, cost, and businesses. I just want to minimize the things. Yeah. Yeah. And after that, trends in mergers and acquisitions. Trends in mergers and acquisition in startup ecosystem, analyzing the impact of increased deal activity on startups. So these are the research that could come up from the news that I have shown in terms of the economic news that are coming up in different newspapers ventures. And this could be well distributed to the researchers and they can start research. You can just give them the hints that in this way you can think. So this is the first one. Now, if I'm coming in terms of management, the management news in the last 1 year, the very important management news that came up, LIC mutual fund targets rupees 1 lakh crore AUM by 2026. The news was like this, that LIC mutual fund, it came in Times of India. LIC mutual fund CEO Ravi Kumar Jha aims to increase assets under management for 44,000 crores. Next, Union Budget 2025 and focus. Very interesting part, right? The focus on growth and simplified taxation. The Union Budget 2025 emphasizes growth, simplified taxation, and sector-specific reforms to reforms to boost economic development. Next, it came in Plumbex India 2025, strategic collaborations in urban water management. Another very important topic. World Food India 2025 inaugurated by PM Modi. Out of this, what research topic could be suggested for entrepreneurial ventures? Entrepreneurial research. Scaling asset management funds, investigating strategies for market expansion in asset management. Next, data governance in public sector, examining the role of data and enhancing transparency and accountability in the public sector. Economic forecasting and business strategy, exploring how economic forecast influence business strategies and decision making. You can take up these cases and start research, entrepreneurial research on these fields that I have shown. Investment opportunity in food processing, identifying investments. Public-private partnership in infrastructure, investigating the role of public-private partnership in addressing urban infrastructure challenges. Next, come to the next part, that is technology and engineering. Let's go through the recent news first, and based on that, what could be the research avenues in terms of entrepreneurship. JNU updates research manual to integrate AI tools. It came in Times of India. The news was all about like JNU, Jawaharlal Nehru University School of International Studies have revised its research guidelines to incorporate AI tools. So that is a very booming sector right now, as you know it. Tribal Societies and Development Discourse seminar was happened, and that in Goa it happened recently. Caste-based markers removed in mirrored zone. It came in Times of India following a directive from Allahabad High Court. Authorities in Uttar Pradesh mirrored zone have removed over 1,000 caste-based markers to uphold constitutional principles. Out of this, what could be the entrepreneurial research topics? That is, first one, it could be the decentralized workforce models, investigating the impact of decentralized hiring and productivity in tech firms, gender equality initiatives, developing business models that can promote gender equality, inclusive branding strategies, crafting market strategies, security solution in urban areas, innovative security technologies, community mediation platforms, developing platforms that facilitate inter-community dialogue, edtech solutions for teacher training, creating educational technology with the tools that address the need of unprivileged educators. So this much of things which is very much tilted toward entrepreneurship, innovation, and startup could be developed entrepreneurship research topics. Now again, we are coming to the engineering part. IIT Indore develops low-cost metal 3D printing, focused on robotics, industrial automation, EVs, IoT, 3D printing, etc. Parts of skill development, upgrading ITIs, heavy investment. To promote indigenous dental technologies. In Times of India, it only came. Reduce import dependence, support incubation, validation of dental tech to uphold constitutional principle of equality. And if we analyze these topics, what type of research topic could come up? How effective AI are ATCs to creating engineering entrepreneurs? How does setting up high-tech manufacturing frameworks enable research and development startups and shift value chains? And another, it could be what government policies, prerequisites are needed, methods, ecosystem mapping, policy analysis, these all things could be inculcated into it. In dental technology, how can innovative hubs help dependents improve cost and ensure clinical safety? And what are the challenges and opportunities for tech hubs outside major metro areas? So this much of entrepreneurial related topic could be entrepreneurial related research topics could be generated out of it. Now, more news. Amuro raises 35 to 36 crores. This is Indian news. Bamboo-based sustainable solutions. IIT Madras incubated Wangley Energy raises 1 million to convert wasted industrial. This is all about sustainability and environment. News, those came up in the recent times. All came up in Times of India, and I used to collect all of them from Times of India and used to generate this type of research topics that is very relevant for entrepreneurship. Establishment of renewable energy incubation, clean energy entrepreneurship center by NISC, NSE, FI, MO. So, out of this, what could be the research topics? That is, how can supply chains of raw materials be made sustainable, reliable, and profitable? What business models can best support community involvement and environmental conservation? What technical, economic, and regulatory factors affect adoption of waste energy in industry? How to reduce barriers? How effective are AI citizen data systems in promoting entrepreneurship in interventions? And what business and models allow such tools to be sustained? And if we come to medical health and allied science, there are also many topic. Point of care of diagnostics, assistive technology and rehabilitation, health and informatics. What could be the research topic out of it? Entrepreneurial pathways for scaling affordable telehealth platforms in low resource settings. Commercialization strategies for low cost profitable diagnostic devices in community, all in terms of entrepreneurship only, in terms of new startups, how the startups can think of new things. Entrepreneurial research in AI driven clinical decision support tools. And more to come, business models for sustainable mental health setups in India. These are the new topics that could be the thought of in the coming time. Entrepreneurial innovation in last mile medicine delivery and cold chain, from lab to market, framework of translating medical allied health research into startups. Now, if we think about in terms of national perspective, then Make in India turns 11 by PLI scheme of support that came in terms of India. Then proposed change of foreign investment rules for e-commerce exports. India's IPOs market extended to surpass 2024 levels. These are the news. Times of India, some came in Reuters, some of Indian AI news, they came. And out of this, what could be the research topics in terms of this entrepreneurship? The Make in India initiatives have been running for 11. Researchers can examine how incentive schemes like PLI affect startup information. Also, what kind of spillovers occurs. Research can explore how regulatory frameworks around platforms affect small businesses' participation in experts. For entrepreneurship research, study to exit options and exit dynamics, how improved IPO environment changes, opens many research paths, how deep technology startups differ from regular technology. This could be the very burning topic in terms of entrepreneurship. In terms of policy governance also, many news came up. India proposes foreign investment rule for e-commerce exports. Gujarat to set up new region iHubs. Karnataka skill policy. Karnataka platform-based gig workers. Maharashtra startup entrepreneurship policies. And out of this, we can think about this research topic. Gujarat government will establish innovation hubs in different regions to start up to regions to start youth for promote. And let's see what could be the other things. Karnataka launched its first skill policy, integrating digital technology and AI in training and government career guidance. So career guidance, after the innovation hubs, after that DGFT help foreign e-commerce platforms. This could be a very good avenues of research in terms of entrepreneurship. So with this, because time is also running out, so with this, I say thank you to all of you. And in this way, I have analyzed today the things.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Basu, for such a wonderful an excellent presentation. New avenues for entrepreneurship. That is very, very important. You have also
Yeah, yeah,
shown what could be the future, because this is a bit disappointing in terms of the startups. We are
yeah,
not
yeah.
focusing on the right direction, as also will be pointed out by the Honorable Minister. That we are going for entrepreneurship, but our focus is very much different to selling different things. But need of the hour is we have to move towards technology and innovation, and what can be in future perspective more valuable in terms of the businesses. So
And
excellent
also for the
presentation.
research also. We have to
Yeah.
think for the research part also.
Absolutely. We would like to take one comment. I would like to unmute here our Honorable Director, Professor Dr.
Yeah,
Rajesh Kannuthan,
please.
regarding one comment.
Okay, thank you for
Very
an
good afternoon, sir.
good evening. Good evening.
Good
Okay,
evening,
I
sir.
congratulate you for your very innovative thought and culmination of research and entrepreneurship. Of course, now because of an agentic AI, okay, everything has become market has become as an automation. So it is
Right.
very difficult to have to bring a new model, and we have to
Mm.
adopt an AI for our sustainability as well as our productivity. Thank you. Thanks a lot for highlighting
Thank you, sir.
very
Thank you, sir.
important things.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Sir.
much, sir.
Thank
And
you.
now I would like to request Dr. Basu, one message from your side for all the young entrepreneurs, researchers, entrepreneurs, we'll say researchpreneurs. So one message from your
Okay.
side.
Okay. My message to all the young entrepreneurial researchers: see around yourself, see around you, the environment, and whatever problem that you are facing or the society is facing, if that problem could be converted into an entrepreneurial idea, if that could be converted into an entrepreneurial research avenue, just remember one thing: the people were facing problem while they were traveling, and today we are getting Ola, Uber. People were facing problem while they were traveling and having drinking water. Now we are having Bisleri. So the problem is the best. Take the problem and research on it, and research on it on the entrepreneurial view, that what could be the product out of it. Thank you with that.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Basu. And we look forward to see you in many more of our
Yeah,
international
sure.
presentation. Thank you. Thank you
Thank
so much for an excellent keynote session. We'll move forward to our next presentation after this so wonderful presentation by keynote session. We'll move to our session once again. I would like to retract to all our oral presenters. Kindly conclude your presentation. We have marathon presentation, so please conclude your presentation within the timeline of 5 to 7 minutes. So now I would like to hear and unmute Sandeep Jadhav. I would like to take the opportunity of Sandeep Jadhav, OP 006. If Sandeep Jadhav is with us, I would like to check the availability of Sandeep Jadhav. So it's not present. So I would like to move forward to our next presenter, Dr. Asha Gangadhar Rao Dhumal, OP 007. Dr. Asha. Dr. Asha, if present here for the oral presentation, our final session for the evening, OP 007. I would like to now move ahead for the next presenter, OP 008, Professor Dr. Babita Das Paul. Professor Dr. Babita Das Paul. If Professor Dr. Babita Das Paul is with us or with any other device, you can raise their hand. As per the formal invitation, once again, I would like to invite Professor Dr. Babita Das Paul. Okay, I think it's absent. I would like to now check the availability of OP009, Rajendra Karnik. I think Rajendra Karnik sir is with us. I would like to check the availability of, so sir is with us. I would like to have a welcome to Rajendra Karnik for the oral presentation for this session. So you can unmute from your side. Over to you.